The return authorization entry screen allows users to register return authorizations into the system that will be further processed through the return authorization suite of programs. If we went into query mode, we'd be able to query on the return authorization number if we knew it, or if the return authorization was created through the request series of programs, we could enter the request number to bring up the return authorization. We'll cancel query at this point, as we'll enter in our own brand new return authorization. At the calling customer field, if we knew the calling customer, we could select that calling customer and from the list of values, or just populate this field. But in the case where we did not know the calling customer number and we just wanted to go over and enter a free format description of the customer name, we can do that. And at this point, we'll be prompted to enter various address information, telephone, fax number, contact information. In our example today, we will actually enter in a calling customer, and we'll use our list of values to select a calling customer. Enter. At the customer purchase order number field, this is not mandatory. The order number is not mandatory. The invoice number is not mandatory. So if we bypass these fields, when we come down to enter in our product numbers, we can enter any valid products onto the return authorizations. However, if we wish to enter in a purchase order number, or an order number, or an invoice number, the data will be retrieved from the sales analysis tables for validation and population into the product number field below. So from our list of values, we'll select a purchase order number, select that, and automatically our order number and invoice number retrieved from sales analysis is populated here. If we wanted to change the billing customer at this point, we could do so. The return warehouse defaults from the customer's default warehouse in the customer master table, GB0900. At this point, we can enter a comment, a general comment that will apply to the entire return authorization. So we'll just quickly enter in a comment here. Okay, we're now ready to enter our products in. Since we have entered in return authorization that has been validated against our sales analysis tables, the product number has to exist on this particular order invoice number. So if we do a list of values at this point, it'll bring up the various products that existed on this order, and in this case there was only one product on this particular order, and it's populated automatically now into the product number field. So if we hit enter at this point, the description is populated. Order unit of measure, order stock factor can be overwritten. These default from the sales analysis data for this order. Quantity, we can enter the quantity. It's again, that's defaulted from the sales analysis table. If we leave the action code blank at this point, we won't be able to process this return authorization until this field is populated, but perhaps at the time of entry we don't know what action we may be taking. So we'll do a list of values at this field, select from the list of values, and we'll select replace the goods with new inventory, and that's described here in the description field. And then we can enter a comment that pertains to this particular product that is being returned. Put our wrong color as our comment. If this was a lot controlled product, we'd also be prompted for the lot number we're returning. On version 2.7, when the data from the sales analysis table is populated at the top here, you're not allowed to enter any other products than products that exist on those particular order invoice numbers. But in version 2.8 and all other future releases, you can enter in any products whether they existed on the particular order invoice combination or not. So at this point we'll save, and a return authorization number 7 is created, and we're now ready to process this farther through the system. This ends the tutorial on the return authorization entry.